Wanting to add custom vehicles to your FiveM server? I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that today with add-on vehicles on GTA 5 mods.
Very mellow. Ethereal? You're not trying too hard.
So what you're going to want to do is go to gta5mods.com, and we're going to be working with add-on vehicles today. So I'm going to be choosing the F450 Platinum. Now for me, spawning in vehicles, we're going to be using vMenu as well. I already have it installed on my server, but to add vMenu, you're going to want to go to the releases for vMenu on GitHub and download the .zip. I already have it on my server, so I don't need to install it, but it's very simple, straightforward to add in the script. So while we wait for this to download, let's go ahead and get our resource ready to add in to our server. So I'm gonna go to resources. I'm gonna create a new folder for all the vehicles. So I'm gonna name this vehicles, and in here we're going to create a folder, name it F450, just as a placeholder while we wait for the file to download. We will need a resource Lua. So we have a stream, and then we also have data. And I should have a resource Lua on hand. Let me grab one from one of my vehicles. And in this resource Lua, which I can provide in the description down below, it is going to allow you to create a pack. I will make a separate video about that if you guys want to see how to create a pack of vehicles. So now we have our vehicle downloaded. Also, what you're going to want to have in order to open some of these are going to be in RPF format. However, this is not in RPF format, but some vehicles will be, so you will need OpenIV. It's very simple to install. This vehicle does not have an RPF format, but some vehicles will. And I can show you guys how to work with an RPF vehicle if need be, but this one seems to come FiveM ready. I'm however not going to use this resource Lua, just because actually this comes with audio configs, so we will use this resource Lua instead. So we're going to drag this resource Lua. Now the vehicles.meta names.lua handling car variations and car calls go into the data folder. Now we're going to want to make sure that it is calling for the correct information. So it says here, handling.meta, since we're setting it up this way, it makes it a lot easier. It's a lot more simple for vehicles. So what I'm going to add here is data / 2 stars / and let's go ahead and add that to every line. However, the audio config doesn't need to be added, so that should be good. We're going to go ahead and save this. Also, we'll need to put it here, 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 and here. But now that we have all of our meta files and Lua files in our data folder, we're now going to want to move the audio config, CFX, and everything in the stream folder. It's not letting me highlight for some reason, so I'm just going to replace it. Alright, so now we have everything in here, but we want our folder name to be the same thing as the spawn code. So with the YFT right here, not the _hi, we're going to want to rename, and then just Control-C, press enter, and rename this folder to the name, the spawn code of the vehicle. So now that we have the spawn code saved, we're going to want to go to our server config, And I like to space mine out. I like to categorize my scripts and vehicles. So I'm going to create a new area. And I'm going to name this cars. Then we're going to want to ensure or start our vehicle, which is the F450 plat. Then we're going to save our server config. And now we can start our server. And just to make sure that our vehicle is being started, you will be able to see it in the console over to the left or wherever you have it on your desktop. We can see that asset F450 plat is using 29.2 megabytes of virtual memory, and the resource has started successfully. If you missed the video before this, I showed you guys how to create a FX server in the way that I like to make it, just because it's a lot easier to update the builds. Like if you go to the artifacts website for FiveM, it's basically just you highlight everything, delete it, and then download your new build, put it in here, and now your build is updated for your server. Alright, now that we have FiveM started, let's go ahead and do F8 connect localhost. So now that we're in our FiveM server, mine is set to F1 to open vMenu. We're going to go to vehicle spawner, spawn vehicle by model name, type in F450 plat. That was the spawn code, and that is also the resource name. And now we have our vehicle in our server. It has a custom audio sound, so it's really nice. Some of these vehicles you can find with custom sounds, some of them don't always come with custom sounds. This one also rolls coal, which is really nice. I like the build of this a lot. It sounds really good, so you can see that everything works. Just to show you that you can change the vehicle color and stuff like that. Now you can do that to all vehicles. It depends on what the vehicle maker sets it to, but we are allowed to change our color in our vehicle. I'm sure, yep, you can change everything here, so all of the mods work for this vehicle, as you can see. And I believe they set up the tires. Yes, they did. So that is how you can, let me get out of this, it's really loud. So that is how you can add a add-on vehicle into your FiveM server. Like I said, it's not always the same. Some vehicles will come FiveM ready and some will not. Some will have an RPF file. If you'd like to see a separate tutorial about that, please let me know in the comment section and I will create a video for that. If you'd like to see how to set up vMenu for your server, especially for a VRP or a just regular vMenu roleplay server, I can go through all of that for you in a video. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any more suggestions on what videos I should make or any other tutorials, please let me know in the comment section. And if you want me to create a Discord, I will create a Discord. If you want to directly message me, I will have my Discord also in the description of this video. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one.